my name is Erik. This is my video capstone concept proposal called Sonidify XR, the Gramophone. I will be working on a VR experience where the user takes a journey through time and learns about the history of music technology and music consumption, starting with the phonograph and vinyl records all the way up to where we find ourselves now, which is music streaming. I originally wanted to do a music gallery where people go through different stations. They learn about each device and the innovation and how each one inspired the next one. After presenting getting feedback from my class, I had to narrow down my focus and started with the gramophone first, which is where it all started. And I've been doing some extensive secondary research, concept mapping, and really thinking about how I can present this experience. I looked at precedents as well. And my problem statement is how we create an educational experience for individuals to learn about the historical significance of the gramophone and how it worked on the inside, as well as how vinyl records eventually spearheaded the next evolution of music, all throughout the 20th century until where we find ourselves right now. And I've looked into, again, additional stats and information, and I want to tackle the ongoing debate of analog versus digital. So again, my focus will be on the gramophone, but I want to take people through a journey in time and teaching them about what it was like to use this gramophone as the only source of listening to music in the 1920s, 1930s, etc. And I want to create first and foremost an educational experience that teaches people how the micro interactions of the gramophone, the vinyl records, and also create an enjoyable music experience with playback as well, right? So I'm gonna have some classical orchestral music, and I want to also provoke thought and inspiration into people to really appreciate how far we have come in the music industry, and really think about where we're headed next. And of course, I want to be historically accurate, so I'll be doing extensive research throughout my project to make sure that every micro interaction, that every detail is accurate historically. My target audience is more on the younger side, but of course I'm open to anybody that wants to try my project. Want people who know about vinyl records and have heard about them, but maybe they've never experienced them, and perhaps they don't know where everything started. I've looked into these different precedents to see how I really can take the best of them and put it into my project in VR, which with endless possibilities, right? So again, I mentioned time travel. I want